Hello guys, Garcia here, and this is part 8 of our Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines Clan Quest mod playthrough as a Tremere. So now we are going to Hollywood, but first of all, we have to go to Santa Monica to access our computer because I don't have the Haven here in downtown. I'm playing as a Tremere, so my Haven will be acquired a little bit later. Wow, who's this lady? My god. Oh, this is probably the Masquerade Violations, probably, I think. I was not ready for combat right now, so... Come on, come on. That completely caught me off guard. I don't remember this happening like the longest time. I don't remember a playthrough that I made or that I played that had this happen, to be honest. But luckily we survived. Attacking us with torches is brutal because obviously aggravated damage, but we'll be able to recover a little bit. I'm going to use a little bit of time here to heal, using blood heal here, because otherwise it would take forever to go back at least to the blue in my bar here. I actually don't remember if I have yeah, I don't have any Masquerade Violations, so just a Vampire Hunter. Maybe it is related to the Tremere quest in the Clan Quest mod. I actually don't know, to be honest, but that was interesting. As you can see, I haven't recovered yet, so I will have to feed on a few other folks here. But that was interesting. I didn't even remember to use Auspex because I was so surprised. Okay. So now I will slowly heal this while we look through our files here in the computer. There's the Kindred for Hire quest line, which is a quest line in which you work for the guys that you fought in the garage in the Fat Larry quest. So they recognize your skill and hire you. I forgot that she was here. I called her Hannah in one of the episodes, but obviously her name is Hatter, right? Hatter Poe. It's been ages since I've been here. Let me see
Master?
if we have some dialogue options here.
Finally, you're back. I thought maybe something happened to you. I shouldn't. Blood? I didn't mean anything by it.
Okay.
I almost forgot. I got a college.
Thank you.
I'll try to get more.
For now, share your blood with me. Alright. I ended up using my blood heal and that interrupted the feeding session here. That's okay. So we are almost back to full here. Another reason that I don't like the companion mod all that much is that she basically becomes like a part of the house. She kind of loses her personality, just waiting for commands and stuff. So let's see what we got here. We have 5 emails. We are very backlogged here. So repaid favors. This is Mercurio. This is nothing, nothing. Business in Hollywood. So this one is the quest in the cafe. Cavaletti Cafe. Okay, and atonement. Uh, yes. So this is the quest line that I was just talking about. Normally, your body would be rotting in a gutter by now, but since you're clearly some kind of pro, yes, some kind, we'd rather try to cut some deal with you. See, if you're interested, find this accountant, Carl, works next to the same parking garage, and make sure he ain't breathing. We need this. So basically, I have to kill a fella in the parking garage. I actually don't know if I'm going to lose humanity, but my humanity is already pretty low, so I would like to avoid killing people for now. But if we can gain some XP, might as well, right? So the plan now is, oh, I have to deliver the item for Pisha first. Then we are going to work on the Kindred for Hire quest line, and then and only then we are going to go to Hollywood. I need to use a few of these points in persuasion because I don't want to fight the gargoyle. I want to avoid that. I don't think the last point in rhetoric I need to use here because I need to feel it. I don't need to feel it actually because I think the game gives you another one later on. So we're not going to use it here. So I have to use here. So I can either put on charisma here or close it here, but I'm going to trust my memory here that I can get a little bit more. So I'm going to need just 5 more extra points here and I can go to 8. I think is 7 the minimum that you have to reach to avoid the gargoyle fight, but I'm not sure, to be honest. So we'll find out. I'm actually gonna go and talk to Mercurio here real quick because I want to empty the inventory a little bit. See if the weapons showed up in the inventory now that we are going to start the Hollywood quests. So the third hub in the game. It's been a while that we've been here in Santa Monica.
Picked up a Spaz 15 this morning. Clean.
So the Spaz is already available, but I'm not going to use this weapon right now. So let's sell all this stuff here, sell the torch, sell this, sell this. I'm going to keep the Glock and the Ingram for now. Security, I forgot to use this book actually. Melee, you can go. Brawl, you can also go. Dodge, you can go. And we can sell pill bottles, we can sell the watches. We have 9 morphine bottles. This guy is clearly an addict. Alright. These are the CDC briefcases that we have to use in the CDC quest. Car stereos, we have a bunch of those too. The box, the charity box. Yep, so there you go. So now we have basically our artifacts here. Let me use this book actually. 3. So there you go. So now we have lockpicking 5, which is actually low for this part in the game, to be honest, because I have to put some points in charisma to do the gargoyle thing. So that is making me have slightly undervalued skills here. So I have to work on that. I don't know why, but doesn't matter how long, how much time passes between you leaving Santa Monica and you returning here for some reason or another, but this hub always feels like home. And I don't know why this happened. I have no idea. Sometimes this happens when you travel. Sometimes your weapon auto fires for some reason. But I have to do a quest here anyway, so it doesn't matter a whole lot. Let's just go in. So this quest here, I have to be stealthy. And this might be a problem because my sneaking is not good at all. Let me get a few of those to sell later. I don't remember which floor. I remember that, yeah, there's this guy here. Maybe I can. Oh, I cannot talk during combat, so okay. As long as he's not a problem, we're good. Man, this has been so frenetic because being attacked since the beginning threw me off my game completely. Oh, that was fast, at least. Maybe it's here? Yes, so I already messed up the quest. So the idea is this guy cannot see me, but I'm pretty sure that there's a guard close by. I remember this quest. Yeah, see, there's a fellow right there. And this is the target. So the idea here is basically killing him while avoiding this dude right here. Which, given my very low stealth here, is going to be slightly difficult. So I'm going to save here when his back is turned to me here. Let's see if I can just Metal Gear Solid my way through this quest here. There you go. Yes, I lost more humanity, which is pretty bad, but quest is done. What is this? Weapon? Yes. So I don't know if I can leave the stealth mode now. Just to be sure I'm not going to. But I don't need the prospect anymore. It's kind of an annoying skill because of the voices. I think this quest line has 4 quests, so this might be a problem because I don't think I'm going to have enough humanity to do all these quests now. So I might have to postpone a few. This guy, I think he only reacts if they catch me while I try to kill the dude. So this time they didn't, so I think we're okay. When I entered here, the police was hunting me, but I don't think they already gave up, so I think we're good. There you go, so we fulfilled our mission here. So we can check the computer again. But before we do that, before I forget, I need to go and talk to Pisha here. When I'm playing this game without recording, normally I usually go a lot to the last round, the Anarch bar, just to see what new dialogues Jack has in different points of the game, right? He has new dialogues constantly. Even when you meet the Kuei-jin in Chinatown, he has Kuei-jin dialogue. Be careful here not to shoot Pisha.
Yes.
Here's the item for the museum.
Yes. This is genuine and...
Oh, the chalice. I don't know if chalice is the correct way to pronounce this word in English, to be honest. Not a word that shows up a lot. As far as I remember, this store blood points, yes. Pretty useful. I think the other item is in the Giovanni mansion, but we are very far from that. So let's go back and see what's next. For humanity, not so good.
Where to?
I might just do enough quests just to gather 12 points, so I can put one more in charisma to try to avoid getting too low in humanity. I think if you get too low in humanity in this game, I don't think anything happens other than probably you enter frenzy more easily, I think. So if you like a gangrel, this is actually pretty good because they have bonuses when they are in a frenzied state, right? For me, it's kind of pointless. Just frenzy in the middle of the street and killing just regular folks walking by. It's not going to help me. Next job. All right. Second job, some music rap. Rico. Oh, I remember this one. So basically, this one is we have to go to the Confession nightclub, the Venus nightclub. So we go there. There's this guy that's a representative for like a recording studio or something like that related to music, and we have to convince him, I think, to kill himself or something like that. And we do have pretty decent persuasion. I think one of the ways you can do this quest is just by killing the guy. I don't know. Maybe you have to be stealthy. Let me see, actually. Yes, inconspicuous. So we have to be smart here. Also, Tremere has dominate. So probably again, I don't know why this is happening, to be honest. I was ready for it this time. Luckily the cop ran to the other direction for some reason. I have no idea why he did that. Alright, I think we're good. Eventually in one of these transitions we are going to end up hitting somebody for sure. Luckily so far no such thing, but it will happen. So we are gonna go to humanity 3, which is pretty down, pretty bad. So let's try to convince the dude here. I actually think there's a cup here. You're supposed to put our blood in this. Yes, take the drink. Open your wrist, put a bit of blood in it. Live with the drink, yes. So I'm supposed to convince him to drink this.
Yeah, I'll make it quick.
Are you Rico?
I didn't order any drinks. What the hell are you talking about?
His voice is kind of weird, but there you go. So we convinced him.
Hey, what is this?
He's under our spell.
You just seem so horrible.
Swim to the Pacific. There you go.
I will, right now.
Goodbye, Rico. So there it is. Actually, let's get some money from Venus here.
Money, right? Been a while.
500. That's okay. So there you go. One more down. I actually do not remember the next one. Oh, actually I do remember the next one, now that I think of it. The next one is to kill, I think, a politician in the cafe on Hollywood. That one is a little bit harder because it's actually a combat quest. I have to go and kill the dude and fight the guards. And I don't want to do that right now, and I'm at 11 already. So what I'm actually going to do here, I am going to skip this quest for now. I'm not going to get this quest, so I can do the normal quest on the cafe without any problems. So I can go to 12 and be ready to convince the gargoyle to not fight me. That's probably the best way to do this, and maybe gain a couple of humanity points in the way. So let's do that. So let's go straight to Hollywood now. I'd say before transitions, because this sometimes is a one ticket ride to one ticket to Crash Town, right? So let's go. I think the first thing that you have to do here is talk to Isaac, right?
Ain't seen
The
you
Baron.
here before. If I haven't seen you, Isaac's in the jewel.
All right. So before I do anything, let's go to the cafe first. Actually, for this quest specifically, I don't need to use persuasion. I can just use dominate and make the guy agree with me, I think.
More flatbread and all. Wanted to know what? Interrupt me while I'm working? Hello? Me?
Call me flaky.
You're wasting my...
Oh.
Me? Reveal always is a little chewy. How so? And this marsala sauce...
You're becoming the joke of the food
I could
world,
go
yes.
either way. You know, now that you mention it. Yes.
There you go. So that was pretty easy. So I just need to
Reveal is a little chewy.
touch my computer
And
to
this
get the XP
marsala
point.
sauce... I could go either way.
He's still talking in my head here about the food. To get the gargoyle quest, I need to do the tape quest first. That Isaac is going to give me.
Good evening, Neonate. Isaac Abrams.
Hey,
I've been expecting you.
I'm looking for the Nosferatu.
So, you've come to barter information with the sewer rats.
Yes. Any idea where I can find them?
Perhaps.
Tribute. That's never good.
Call me old-fashioned, but this is my...
Absolutely. So,
What I want is a simple exchange. Won't meet me in person. Go to the Ground Zero Internet Cafe. Look for a directory named Joseph K. and you...
Kafka. Alright.
Excellent. In the meantime...
Let's go. I think we have to go to the cemetery for this quest. But I am not going to do the Romero quest in this particular episode yet. Especially because they are kind of annoying.
Gosh, is that you?
Oh, I
Everyone
forgot
was
about
worried
this.
sick about you when you didn't.
Who are you?
It's me.
I think you've made a mistake.
Come on, this is.
Lady, listen.
But your fate.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Sorry. My mistake.
Damn it. I thought I was going to gain a humanity point, but I gained a Masquerade redemption. Which makes sense, but... Oh, there's a vigilante scenario here on the red spot, too. I'm not going to do it right now, but... Oh, I already passed the ground zero here. Hopefully they already have the new and improved automatic weapon. I forgot what is the name of it in the game. Where's the book? Oh, there you go. So I need research 8. Okay. So Kafka. No, this is not the one. Is this the one? Yes. And no subject. There you go. Got my 12. So let's just... There you go. Perfect. So now we are good to go. Sorry about my phone here. It's just buzzing incessantly here. Okay, so behind the fastback. Hopefully this guy doesn't get stuck here. This can happen here too. This game without the unofficial patch is basically like playing Skyrim or Oblivion without any patches. It's just every quest can go wrong in like 10 different ways.
Yeah? Yeah. Tape? Alright. I don't know.
Alright.
Oh, you got every place. I don't have it. I stashed it someplace. Look, you need to find Ginger's swans.
Alright.
Huh? What the hell was that? Shit. Did you see that? I'm getting the fuck out of here. What the? Oh, Christ!
So down he goes. So I know where it is, but I think I have to make the character find out, right? I don't think I can go straight to where it's stashed. It's in a grave. Ginger Swan. So SZ and Swan and Swan Ginger. There you go. Yes. Beautiful. I think in the Clan Quest version I can do both Romero quests, if I'm not mistaken. Usually in the original game you could only do one, I think. But we are not going to do it right now. Especially because the graveyard defense one is basically just a waiting quest. I just have to go to a corner and wait until the 5 minutes elapse, basically. Not because that's how the quest was designed, but because that's the way to cheese it. The regular way is very annoying. This alongside the daily quests are the most annoying of all the quests in the game. Which side? No, probably on the other side, right? Yeah. There you go. Here. Yes. DMP. This place reminds me a lot of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. She spent most of her teenage years patrolling cemeteries at night, trying to kill vampires and all sorts of nightly creatures. Buffy would never work in a more White Wolf Vampire the Masquerade setting. It will never work in the World of Darkness because the vampires would be way smarter. They would have incredibly powerful disciplines. So even someone like her who has all these powers that were she inherited, at the end of the day she wouldn't be able to survive for that long. And her friends that survived for like the longest time, and most of them just humans, they would like be killed by the first group of vampires that showed up. If like they met a Sabbat group on the graveyard, they had like a 10th generation vampire, that guy alone could probably murder everybody. So Buffy would never work in the World of Darkness unless you made her extremely powerful. Like ridiculously so.
You made good time. I didn't doubt this tape. I'm in a hurry to find out what's behind
So
all
let's see the
hype,
tape.
so get comfortable.
Part of the
I
tape,
do have
actually.
a feeling that whatever's here may be of use to both of us.
Help me, please.
And down she goes.
It's more disturbing than I was led to believe.
Yes, absolutely.
It just so happens that around the time that... I assume it does. Behind this...
So let's get the gargoyle quest
Any
here.
luck? Certainly. There is some... It's taken up... It's a walk... Certainly.
Alright. So finally I got the gargoyle quest. There goes the baby doing the noise here again. The neighbor here has a very young child and he runs around and screams a lot. So that's what you are hearing now, and that's what you heard in the last video. He made a lot of noise when I was walking around the museum. I am at half of my blood now. So let's go and talk to our good buddy Max here. Again. That's amazing. I don't know how to stop this. Damn it. The only advantage of this type of bug happening is basically it keeps you on your toes, right? Just like when I started and I was attacked by the vampire hunter. Other than that, it's just a pain in the ass. This blood here was not me, it was gang warfare. That always happens here in downtown. I don't know if it happens only once when you reach the city, or if periodically folks of different gangs spawn and fight each other.
Hello, me. Of course. Gargoyle. What can I do? A gargoyle. Yes. Well. Yes, unfortunate. Isaac,
Alright.
yeah. With much difficulty.
Okay. So this is the quest that will give me the haven, I think. I'm actually not sure. And I'm also not sure that I can convince the gargoyle to not fight too. We'll find out. I hate leaving this building because when I started playing this game years ago, I would have a lot of crashes in this part here. I need to feed in this guy here real quick. Because of my low humanity, I can't walk around with with less than half of my blood, because
Where to?
that might cause a frenzy situation here. Alright. This time I attacked, but there was nobody here, so great. So let's see if I can solve the problem here. I don't think this guy's stuck. So I have to save here just to be sure, because this guy hits hard as hell. With a melee character, he's actually easy if you have decent melee, but ranged character, I would have to spend a lot of bullets to kill him. Chill, bro. I just want to talk. Yes. I have an offer from I know your master, Maximilian Strauss. He needs an ally. Yes. Yes.
The Tremere.
I am a Tremere, so let's pretend that we are not. I'm a good old Ventru here. I couldn't agree more.
Yes.
Legal.
Yes. Now leave me.
Alright, we did it. Actually, I think we are going to have to come back here for the poster quest. There's a quest line to get some posters for the fella in the Nosferatu Warrens. Forgot his name now. So yeah, we did the Gargoyle quest. So to finish it, let's just see if I got the Haven or not, hopefully. Not that I really need it, but it's cool to have.
Any luck? A gargoyle serving in the defense of Hollywood.
Yes.
I'd like to.
Alright, let's avoid talking about my partnership with Strauss here. That would probably completely destroy my chances of getting the Haven. I just remembered that I am a Tremere in the middle of the dialogue with the Gargoyle. That was kind of funny. I was like, oh man, I forgot. He hates Gargoyle, he hates Tremeres, and I am one of them.
Need a ride?
To be fair to me, at least I haven't created any Gargoyles. Well, this time it didn't happen. I didn't shoot anybody, so that's a good start. Come on, give me the Haven. I think there's an item, an artifact inside that gives me a thaumaturgy bonus. Doesn't help me, but it's something. Alright, so let's save here. to avoid any mistakes on the dialogue here.
Hello, Neil. Of course.
I solved the problem.
You did. That's quite an accomplishment. And your efforts are well appreciated. Yes, indeed.
Thank
You
you.
have more. It means that you are welcome
Oh,
to join the
there you
sanctuary
go,
as an
man.
apprentice. As a result, you will live here in a room.
Of course.
I knew that I was right about you. Welcome to the pyramid, my apprentice. Your things have already been moved from your haven in Santa Monica. They are upstairs waiting for you.
Oh, thank you very much. There you go, guys. I'm actually proud. We had to work for this one. The regular one is way simpler to get here in downtown. This one feels really like an accomplishment when you think about it. So there it is. V. Let's see what we got here. Oh, this is increases the damage of all thaumaturgy effects by 40%. Yeah, pretty good, but doesn't help. Now we have quick access to the computer here. Alright guys, so that's it. We finally got our haven here. We had to maneuver our bonus points here to have more charisma to persuade the golem, but other than that, we are doing pretty well. And so we'll continue Hollywood in the next part. So thank you very much, guys, and I see you guys on the next part.